Josie has a shoe slash sneaker? What's going on? I'm usually barefoot, right? Well, I've been getting a lot of questions about why don't you wear shoes and blah, blah, blah. And I do wear shoes, just not for my workouts, but if I'm outside walking, this is, let me get close. Okay, here we go. It's not the cutest or the prettiest for some maybe, but it's zero drop footwear. So it's like you're not wearing anything on your feet, and that's what I need, okay? So I'm gonna put these on. Oh my gosh, putting on shoes in the house. I'm just gonna walk with them for a little bit so that we can talk about them. There we go. All right, so I'm turning on the treadmill. Let's go, let's go. You can shake your booty for a second if you want to. Get those legs ready. Here we are. Come on, Josie, get it together, Josie. What do we do? Here we go. Oh yes, I have on my wrist weights as well. Come on. Let's pump up the speed. So there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. We got the walking pad. We have the wrist weights. We have the shoes, the sneakers. Josie, you are wearing shoes today. And we're going to talk about all this. Okay. This is, let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. We do 2.3. Yeah, come on. Give me 2.4. Okay, 2.4. So, I'm not keeping these on for long, but I did want to talk about them quickly. This is what I wear when I'm out of the house. Yes, I have Adidas. I have the Nikes. I wore those for a really long time, but I need these types of shoes. This is what I need. It feels good on my feet. It doesn't crunch your toes. So guys, the reason that a lot of people have the toes that go in like a V, it's because their shoes have shaped their feet like that. Our feet are not supposed to, our toes aren't supposed to look like that. It creates foot problems. You know how a baby's toes come out like this? Baby's toes, I call my feet Flintstone feet. And I am proud to say I have Flintstone feet because my feet, my toes are wide. Baby toes. We were born that way and our toes are supposed to stay that way. It's the shoes, these tight, cramped shoes that have forced our feet into these new shapes that aren't supposed to be. And that's why you got the foot problems and this and that. So I get a lot of people saying, oh my gosh, you work out with no shoes and that can't be healthy. How? I was born shoeless. I was born shoeless and my feet and ankles should be supported what I'm doing. Okay, so I hear a noise with the treadmill. What does that mean? That means that nothing's wrong. We have to adjust the tread. So if you have the treadmill or any walking pad in general, you might find that when you walk, you kind of lean to one side. You favor one side when you walk. And when that happens, the tread will start to favor one side. So if that happens, you have to set it back into alignment. So I'm going to do that now. So it's very easy. You're just going to pull it the other way. Give it a couple of pulls. That's it. There we go. Get set. Let's get it going again. Okay. I'm actually glad that happened because that you need to know about that. If you hear that noise, if something sounds like it's rubbing, barring of course if you need to oil up the treadmill, you just need to adjust the tread. So I think that maybe every third walk, I need to adjust the tread. But let's get back to these feet. Okay? So, in these types of shoes, my toes, I'm like literally right now, my toes are going like this. My toes are spread out, and I'm moving my toes around because I can, because they're not jammed and crammed. Okay? People get so offended. It's so weird that people would get offended that I don't wear shoes. So I'm going to take these babies off. I just wanted to give you an example because this is just something I wear outside. Okay? I'm just doing that outside. Okay. This feels wonderful. This feels wonderful. Okay, so those are the shoes. Zero drop shoes. What does zero drop mean? It means they're flat. There's no cushion. Well, there's a little cushion. It's soft. It's not hard. You don't feel like you're walking on gravel or anything like that. But all of this elevation and all that in the shoes, nah, not for me. So, let's talk about these. I'm going to hold on to this because I might change the speed. I have my wrist weights on today. Now, of course, that's going to pump up the workout, pump up the calorie burn. You can, get some arm situations going here. I love my dumbbells. I love them and I use my dumbbells all the time. But it's great having your hands free up. It really is. So, what do I want to do here? I think I like this. This is one of my favorites. I'm going to keep it here while we're walking. When you're doing the bicep curl, keep your elbow close to your body. Keep it close to your body, okay? And squeeze. And squeeze. You're always keeping your belly tight, of course. Right? Good stuff. Nice deep breaths. But they're so convenient. So, I had the shoe in my hand. I had this in my hand. But I'm still able to work my arms while having something in my hand. And that's how it benefits you better than a dumbbell. 2.5 pounds. I don't know how you say this, Jorissi. I'm linking to everything, so don't worry about it. So I feel like I'm going to pump up the speed here a little bit more. We got a little warm up in. These shoes, how much did I pay for those shoes? Less than $30. I think they were less than $30. I got them on Amazon. Amazon prices fluctuate, of course, but they weren't super expensive. So if I'm getting like a Nike or an Adidas, I'm spending close to $100. But here we go with the most comfortable shoes that are doing my feet right. Less than $30, $30-ish. That's way better. Okay, I want to put this up even more. I feel like I didn't really increase the speed. I'm so focused on talking. Come on, Josie. Increase the speed here. Okay, there we go. I'm already starting to get a little glistening sweat going on, which is great. So if you're not on the treadmill or walking pad, you know what to do. You know what to do. Come on, just like this, right? Don't just sit and watch. If you are at your desk, move those feet under your desk, right? There's always a way to get it done. Always a way. Now, on the last welcome chat, somebody said, Josie, you keep jumping on and off. Are you trying to tell me that you can't turn this off? Of course I can turn it off. But if I can just jump right back and on and off, why do I want to keep turning it off? Right? Okay. That's settled. All right, so I feel like bigger stride, bigger arms, right? Okay. I like it. I like it. Kind of robotic. But you know what? I'll call this the robot walk. Why not? You gotta stay tight. You gotta stay tight for the robot walk. Yes. When you're staying tight, you're using those muscles more. A loose body does not activate your core. I'm amazed how quickly I started sweating. It's only been like 12 minutes. Oh my gosh. So, let me switch gears and talk to you about alcohol. Not the kind you drink. Of course, we could have a conversation about that, but I'm not much of a drinker. Alcohol, rubbing alcohol. There's two things that I've been doing with it, okay? First things first. Yes, we clean our ears. We use the Q-tips, and we clean our, you clean your ears in the shower. But I also, about once a week, I take, I'm gonna get off again. I take a cotton round and my alcohol. I'm just gonna do it right now. I did it yesterday already, but I'll do it again today. Maybe you do this. So this is like triple cleaning because I use a Q-tip. I clean my ears in the shower with the cloth. But if you get in there with this, just get in there behind everything. So I just did this yesterday or the day before. And there's still, well, I have some makeup on so it's coming off, but there's still some dirt on there. You're sweating. The oils of your body, you know, that's doing something. So I just like really clean ears. So I just wanted to show you this, but there is another thing with alcohol that I was so surprised. I was like, no way this is going to work. And it worked, and I was like, what? So I am a big TikTok user. I love being on TikTok. It's a huge time, it consumes a lot of my time. Oops. I'm one of those scrollers, you know what I mean? But you know the algorithms. The algorithms are going to serve up more of what you're watching, of the types of stuff you're watching. And I'm very big on health, natural health. So my TikTok algorithm gives me a lot of natural health. There was a girl on there, and she was talking about how she uses alcohol for deodorant. Okay, so I have my natural deodorants I use. They work pretty well, but they fail sometimes. They do fail. Not all the time, but when I go out with natural deodorant, I have to have my traditional deodorant in my bag just in case the natural deodorant fails. I don't trust natural deodorant 100% to not randomly make me stinky when I'm out, and I don't want that. It's like a fear of mine. She said, with the cotton round I just had, spray it, like dab it under your arms. You can spray it. I actually have a spray bottle now, a mister, an alcohol mister. Put it under your arms. So I go in with the mister. I use cotton rounds as well. And you wouldn't believe this. No funk. No odor. It did not happen. I was shocked. I was shooketh. It worked. And I'm like, okay. So we're trying to get away from the aluminum-based deodorants. We go towards the natural deodorants. Some of them work, some of them don't. Even those cost a little bit, those cost like more money sometimes, right? So I get a little tube of natural deodorant. It costs me like $13. I have it. The alcohol is working. It's insane. Now, my first test, I did it 3 days in a row. And just home. I was moving around. I did do a little workout. Everything was great, okay? 100% effectiveness. And I said, okay, Josie, you're gonna do the scary thing and you're gonna go out in public with only alcohol under your arms. I did it, 100%. I did it again. I'm gonna say 99 because I didn't smell anything, but I felt my armpit kind of getting a little bit sticky, okay, but there was no odor, all right? So the biggest thing is no odor, of course. But what I did was I wet a bunch of cotton pads and put them in a baggie since they were super wet, and I reapplied. I just went somewhere and I reapplied because I was just nervous. It didn't fail, but I was just nervous. I'm sure we've all had deodorant fail in public at one time or another, so you understand that, like, you don't want that to happen. But I just find it very interesting that, in my opinion, the alcohol is working better for me than the expensive natural deodorant. Will I still buy the natural deodorant? Yes. I still have unfortunately, I still do have the aluminum-based deodorant. If I'm going to the beach or something, look, I just need extra. I need that extra protection. I hate it. I hate that I have to use it, but it depends on the situation that you're in. But I love that alcohol is very effective. So when you are home, one day when you are home and you know you're not going anywhere, jump out of the shower, do the alcohol thing, and see how it treats you. Okay? See how it treats you for the day. You might be surprised. Okay, let's speed this up. So I am walking all kinds of sideways. I think it's the way I position this, and I'm like turning to talk to you guys. What if I do this? What if I just do this a little bit more? Because I feel like I'm leaning a lot. I'm leaning a whole lot. Take your breath right here. Take some breaths. Get your water, right? I'm going to adjust this again because I was leaning way too much. It's insane how much I was leaning. Actually, no. We're good. We're good. Hey, and you know what? I just remembered something. It is officially the 1-year anniversary of using my walking pad. It is officially a full year that I have been using this, and it has treated me right. I haven't had any issues. As long as you maintain things properly, you're not going to have any problems. You are really not. I get asked what the max weight is for this. I believe it's 320 pounds. Okay, so it can hold you up. It's going to hold you up to do its job. I get asked, can you run on it? Yes. Let me see here. I'm not much of a runner because I just don't like it very much. It's not my jam. I used to run all the time and I hated it. It was one of those situations where, oh, I have to run to lose weight because people say you should run and everybody's running to lose weight. So I guess I need to run too. What? Man, it's crazy how much I put myself in a box and thought I had to do things the way everyone said they needed to be done. But I freed myself up from that, and I hope you are getting free as well. Don't do things that make you miserable. So there's a difference between being miserable and being uncomfortable. So if you have an exercise and it makes you uncomfortable and you know you got to push a little bit, I got to get through this. That's different than being completely miserable in a workout because it's not your style. It doesn't click with you. You're not vibing with it. That's different. That is completely different. And that's what you want to avoid. So I was running and I was doing the burpees and all that crazy stuff because the fitness industry said that's how you lose weight. Man, oh man. I gave all that up. So you know how we do things around here. What you see in the Josie app is how I do fitness to lose weight. But I want to get back to these weights because right now I have just the lightweight, but I do use the heavyweight as well. We've had this conversation before, but I just need to touch on it as a reminder that weight training needs to be. I'm not going to say should be. It really needs to be part of your fitness routine. It's not just about aesthetics. Sure, we want to look nice, we want to have the nice toning and sculpting. You need to maintain your muscle mass, your bone strength, your bone density. And when you get older like me, you might be older than me, you know that menopause belly is a problem. And strength training will help to keep that in check. Okay? Take some deep breaths. Let's see, 22-ish minutes in. This is going so fast. I feel like I have more to talk about. Oh my goodness. But this sweat has really been going. Let's do more for the arms. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on. I think I can pump up the speed a little bit for this. Faster arms and faster feet. There we go. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Right here. Squeeze. Squeeze. So you're getting the biceps and the side of the arms. Good. Yes, that bicep burn is kicking in. Very good. So if you're not on the treadmill, you know what to do. Okay? So let's give a little bit for the triceps. Squeeze. Squeeze back. Squeeze. Press. Make sure your arms stay close to your body. Let me try alternate. I like this too. Now, of course, before you do anything with the arms, you got to make sure that your balance is there. I think I like both at once. People who ask me questions about the treadmill say, oh, Josie, I'm not sure I can do it because I don't have my balance. Well, I didn't have my balance either when I started getting on this. It was kind of iffy. So what I did was I'd have it close to something. Say if the treadmill was like parallel to the wall, and I would just lightly hold on for my balance. This cord is not long anyway, so it's going to have to be close to a wall. It's going to have to be close to a power source unless you're using a power strip with an extra cord, okay? But what I did was I held on my fingertips because I didn't want to lean. Fingertips holding on, and you walk. And you will find your balance, you will find your center, and you will do good at this. Okay. So with that, let's see. It's been about 25 minutes. I'm gonna let you go. Please, please, please ask me questions because I want to answer them in future walk-in chats. Of course, we can get to the community and talk there as well. But I love doing this with you, and I like showing you the things I'm using today, so that's cool. You let me know what you want more of, and I will bring it to you. Okay? Woo! All right, y'all, that's it. Hopping off, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.